watching, we have just had permission to extend the dive for another hour in order to get to this steep slope and interesting feature up ahead of us.
And I'll defer to you guys. I'm happy to wait to see if there's some rocks up in the steeper area, or if you're anxious to fill up the bio box before we leave this.
Well, it's a gamble that you can make the call on. I guess when it's steep, we will have less free rocks, but there's always a possibility to break something. We've still got this region ahead, like this, where we'll have rocks to pick up, but if we're really going to look for something to break off, I guess we can wait.
Seems like we might have a harder time breaking rocks off, given that when we push onto the rock, we'll be pushing ourselves off as well. So if there's something that's fractured, then that would work, but otherwise it might be a little tricky.
Yeah, and already these rocks are getting much bigger.
Crispin on the science chat, similar to what we've been discussing, is remarking on the angular rock blocks and how remarkable that we're seeing a lot of them.
So would you guys like to pick up a rock before we head up too far, or?
I'm keeping my eye open.
Bright orange.
Roger that. The only condition is that we have a bunch of layback as well on the cable. So we'll be kind of center screen, probably won't be what we'll be sampling.
Understood. Yep.
Definitely, okay. When we get closer, I'll try to stop up so we'll have less layback.
We do have that sort of flattish area before the really steep wall, so potentially that's another place we could sample if we go up this rise and then have a flatter area. There's likely to be more rocks there. So I think we hold off, Kira, if you're okay with that, unless you see something that grabs you.
Yeah, I agree. I think we can wait to climb a little bit more. Yeah, it's so hard to.
Yeah, can you see the contour map?
Yeah, I can see it.
See that little flatter area before it gets really steep? I'm figuring there'll be rocks there.
Yeah, I think we can check it out.
Yeah. We're at 1,340 meters now on the San Clemente escarpment. Still in reasonably good oxygen levels. A lot of sediment on this rocky area where we're getting to a region though where we'll start to see a much steeper rise. And hopefully we'll see a bit more in terms of corals and sponges as we go up. Starting to see rockfish now, the orange fish, which we haven't seen until just this last beginning of this rise.
Do we have any cores available?
No, Gabe. We have used up every single core.
Okay. Whenever you can, could you tell me the depth of the second group of cores, please?
Yes, second group of cores we're taking at a depth of 1562 meters.
Thank you.
Mark Legg in the science chat is commenting that the flat slab rocks are probably sedimentary, shale, although some blocky ones with angular sides may be volcanic, dacite or rhyolite. It's hard to tell, of course, without samples.
Comes a pretty big wall here.
Yeah, we're seeing a bit of steepness in Argus sonar as well.
No.
We just passed a grenadier fish.
Now that's my kind of rock.
Porch rock.
That's a solid porch rock.
I think this is a sinky rock.
Yeah.
I mean, not here, but what I'm hoping is that like any of those that are kind of sticking out or look like they're from the original structure, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow. Really cool. That's pretty straight up.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we're just, wow.
This is really amazing.
At least, well, we just came up about 8 meters.
Mm.
That's a
Yeah.
good jump.
Wow.
Are rocks on top of this feature likely to be from this feature, Kira? Or it's hard to say?
Yeah, it's likely, especially if they have the same lobed texture. If they get more angular, they're probably transported.
Yep.
There's a ship move that's about to be complete.
These
Maybe
kind of
kinda
rocks are
wait there
probably
and settle out.
transported.
Roger that.
And start to move around from there.
I feel like
Although we have extra
I'm
time.
blind when it comes to geology. Don't
Thanks,
really
Ernie.
see what's happening.
Just walls. Pretty incredible.
Some Panicia up high, perched on a rock. Wonder how they got there. Did they start life as babies there and have lived their whole lives on that rock?
It's on that table.
Inched.
Or did they crawl up there?
Extreme sport cucumbers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Climbing,
very interesting.
rock climbing.
All right, so we're finally now into the steep slope we've been heading towards most of the dive. Still keeping our eye out for corals and sponges that we haven't seen before because we're much deeper than at any of our other dives. So we're hoping to find some novel fauna on the rocks as we finish this dive off.
So Kira, this fracturing, is this just a slow gradual process, or is this what happens when there's an earthquake and then a lot of rocks fracture at once?
I think it's probably more like the second, that you have big slips along the fault and you get a lot of rocks breaking and falling down slope. But many times over the geologic history of the area, millions of years.
Yeah, because it really looks like we're looking at the aftermath of a very violent event.
Mark Legg in the science chat chiming into the conversation is, Mark is saying that they like to think about these zones as faults, which may not be plates except locally. You can have complex arrays of cross-cutting and anastomosing faults in major fault zones.
Definitely a wall in Argus sonar. Pretty flat that we can't see over it.
I'm going to stretch out a little more in front of you here, Jake.
Okay.
Sounds good. And the ship is stopped, so we'll just kind of keep swinging a bit.
Roger that.
There it is.
It's a large lithoded crab there,
Couple
spot
of them.
king crab, a
So
couple of them.
Mark is also saying, considering the steep walls, active faulting, and occasional hundreds to thousands of years large earthquakes, we are probably seeing a lot of rock falls triggered by earthquakes on the oversteepened slopes.
She just keeps going.
Yeah.
She's gonna keep giving it.
Keep waiting for the corals to appear.
Yeah.
They're not.
The
Yeah.
sponge.
There is a sponge.
Wow. Just
How is
incredibly
Hercules?
vertical.
How is
Yeah,
Hercules
yeah.
able to stay level and horizontal?
Yeah, we ballast it. And then we have a bunch of syntactic foam that allows for buoyancy. And
Mark.
increase the scan speed on Argus there, Rennie, please.
Copy.
Thank you.
Mark in the science chat is also saying that one theory is that 40-mile bank was offset from San Clemente Island, volcanic, by 40 to 60 kilometers of right slip. So this also could be intact volcanic rocks too.
Impressive how those lithoded crabs are scaling this wall.
Yeah, it made me think of Free Solo.
Yeah, look at that. That's impressive.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think we're moving too much anymore, so I'm not
Reg.
too worried. But wow, it's still vertical.
Wow.
You think we could center up the camera on Argus? And
We're going to hit a bit of a...
What was that?
You want to leave the camera for a minute there, guys? Sorry, we're just till we make sure we're all good.
Yeah. Yeah. No zooming on Argus yet.
Yeah, I also think we're really close to the wall.
Wow, I mean, we've
It is.
climbed so much since the base of that.
The 45 meters at least.
So Rennie, can you see what's above you if there was a big overhang?
Well, yeah, we can see what's happening in Argus, so we know kind of what's happening above Hercules. And so
Okay.
this whole
Yeah.
time we've been seeing that wall just still,
Yeah,
still
I see
there.
that. Both of them.
There's a coral.
Oh. And sponge.
Ooh, little tiny one.
First
Glass
coral.
sponge.
Good thing you stopped when you did there, Rennie. Good anticipation. This guy.
Luck. Moderately informed.
So I'm hoping, Paul, on the top here will flatten out and we might see something on the edge, like a zone of density. We often see that at ridge tops with a lot of filter feeders.
Yeah, I can't believe this. It's still going up.
Still going, yeah.
But we've got a ways to go before we get there.
This is
Very
like Jarvis.
interesting.
Remember how steep Jarvis was?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just so straight up.
The view from Argus is absolutely amazing.
Should have gotten the depth right at the bottom.
We can see it in sub-bottom though if we range out a bit there.
Oh, yeah.
Subtract.
I think this fits in with the term escarpment.
Video, could we put the bathy up on the quad so that the lounge can see it? Thank you.
Argus is 60 meters up and climbing 60 from the base.
All right, if you want to do a partial zoom on Argus there, feel free.
I need it centered up to make that work. If we can.
I think it'd be a DVL reset here.
Crispin, we've come up over 60 meters so far on this wall.
Well, I'm just going to punch in.
And we have still a way to go.
I almost think this feature should be named.
It reminds me of that episode in SpongeBob when they all go down to that other city. I think it's called Rock Bottom, maybe. And then they keep missing the bus, trying to get back up the 90-degree angle.
Yep, I remember that episode. Yeah, that was a good one. I do remember that too.
The fact that their bus, though, went down that 90-degree angle is
Right.
impressive.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Just 10 seconds.
So it's only just starting to go out by a few meters, like 5 meters forward in Argus. Otherwise, it's been vertical this whole time.
Vertical for about 70 meters. Yeah.
There you go. Oh,
Can you zoom out a bit on Argus? We need to
Yeah,
kinda see
coming out.
what's above there.
Yeah, thanks.
too bad we don't have a light that's pointing a little bit more up, huh?
Yeah, that crab
think
looks
it's
like it's holding
overhanging
on
a
to
little.
nothing.
Yeah, there's a bit of overhangs.
Yeah, it's really strange they would choose this vertical wall.
Seems like we're at a very interesting little pinnacle, right?
Mm,
We have different points coming off
Argus
on
is
the right and
full out.
left.
Yeah.
the prom.
Roger that.
Sticking out. Mark is saying keep our eyes open for slicken sides, scratches on the rock faces. Both Mark and Crispin are looking for those on these rocks.
What would that be
Oh.
evidence of?
Oh, something happened there.
Dinner time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crab eating session.
Thing had a crab dinner.
All right, I'm going to go 10 meters towards you.
Roger that.
Bridge nav. (10-meter step 045).
We're not even into the thick of it yet.
Yeah, well, it could be a bit like a USPL, a bit offset. Could all be part of this,
Roger.
or we could,
Or
or
could it
we
be
come up against another wall. Yeah.
So those slicken sides, which are the scratches on the rock faces that Mark and Crispin are looking for, are evidence of we're crossing false smalts here. So kind of crisscrossing the cliff face. So I think that might be, if I'm understanding that correctly, that might be more evidence of that.
80 meters off the deck.
I can't help but anthropogenize Hercules.
As a little
He just looks
climber.
like a curious scientist. Happy dude. If he had a personality, what would you guys say he would be like, the pilots? Is that just me who anthropogenicizes him?
I don't know.
Old and cranky?
Yeah, that's more likely.
That's like the crane.
Yeah. Okay.
Get it? Old and cranky? Ah.
Crane.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Still no, like, you know, still not a lot of corals on this wall. We saw
No.
one tiny white one back
One.
there.
It's been spectacular, but not from the biological point of view.
Yeah.
Am I interpreting the map correctly that we're not even quite to the bulbous section?
It's debatable with our offset.
Okay.
So yes, this whole thing is the bulge. I don't have it in 3D right now, but this whole thing I'm circling.
Yeah.
But whether or not that's 20 meters away right here from where Hercules is, so we could kind of still be on that wall feature.
Yeah.
So Crispin and Mark are saying some of the flat surfaces look like fault plains, what with coatings. Mark saying look for the offset white layers in the block rock, some of the things that we're looking for. Crispin saying now here's a classic fault plain with scallop surfaces. These chats are around 5 seconds delayed, so hopefully I'm reading these in the correct rock formations. And Mark's also saying that these could be slicken sides with on the greenish polished rock faces that we passed.
Brittle stars going upwards.
How far have we come up now, Renee?
So where are we at now?
We're at 80 meters off.
Yeah, 80 plus.
So we must have been at a depth of around 1,300 when we started.
Mm-hmm.
Biologist in me was kind of hoping that a slick and slide was like where a whale came down and rubbed itself or something. You know, like a bear will scratch on a...
Another glass sponge.
We've really mostly just gone vertical. I mean, this feature, from what we can tell from the sonars and from the bathy, is that it's quite wide as well. But
It's Kira from the lounge. If I do see something that looks interesting here, how easy is it to stop and sample?
we're pretty well stopped up here, so anytime you see something, we're taking small steps, so totally fine.
Lisa's happy to see a few more serpulids. Maybe we're entering a better zone for bio.
Serpulids are those white lines you can see now on the rocks. Wiggly lines. They're filter feeding worms. And there's a few.
Take another 10.
Spirals,
Raj.
wiggles. Brittle stars on the rock surface as well.
So Mark's saying that the green tint on some of these rocks could be the chlorite deposited in the fault by hydrothermal activity, which is common in andesites, which is what you'd find in the Calico Ghost Town is a good example.
This is definitely not one we'd be able to go 0.3 knots at. There would just be no way we wouldn't be able to get up fast enough.
We would have smeared and augured in.
There would be smashed metal.
That's because you can't bring the cable in fast enough?
Yeah, not 80 meters and what, 0.3 knots,
100 meters now.
100-meter wall. If we were at the base of it, there's no way we'd be able to come up 100 meters.
He came up like over 100 meters in 15 minutes. So
Yeah. We'd have to 30 meters a minute,
Yeah,
3 minutes.
we're at less than 1,200 meters now.
It's not math I want to do, actually.
math on SPL.
Can we take a look at the rocks here? Maybe grab a sample and do a transect?
Sure thing.
Okay.
Which rocks are you
You're
looking
thinking
at?
there on the left above the crab, Kira?
I was actually looking at the right, but now we're going left. I can look over here.
Can we swing back to the right?
Yeah, you can swing back.
Jessica?
These all look pretty in the rock. One with the rock. Maybe this one coming into the center of the screen.
Yeah, looks interesting.
Down.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Sure. Yeah, we can try it out.
Pretty big. where the lasers are, maybe?
Yeah, that small little nubbin.
Oh. Maybe the one I was looking at is a little big. Nothing around there is grabbable.
The nubbin isn't.
There is a little lobe coming off, but it looks pretty attached.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, it looks pretty attached now.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
There were some free rocks to the left, though,
Yeah,
where
you
the
can
crab
sneak
was.
over and take a left.
See if you think they might have fallen down from above.
I'm interested in taking out the keystone of this wall.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh dear. I love this rock
Wow,
to
look
the
at that.
left.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
So different.
Gorgeous.
Oh
Oh.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a,
That's such a treat. It's beautiful.
I'll name this. Highlight the cliffs of San Clemente.
There's some little, well, I guess they're big.
Mark in the science chat has noted that
Yeah,
these
these
conjugate
down here.
faults
Yeah.
form these V and X
I
shaped
love it.
features between fractures.
Jake, you want to turn off the lasers
So
for a
it might be
second?
what
Yeah.
we're seeing.
Thank you. Gorgeous. Okay, sorry. So,
A couple photos would be great too, please.
yeah, definitely.
got it. Thank you.
Oh, gorgeous.
Gotta be something about that.
These
up
look
there.
like little grabbable bits there,
Yeah.
maybe.
Almost like shale.
The vertical
Yeah,
substrate.
looks like some is even loose in there.
Yeah, Crispin's saying that this could be a kink fold.
So, Kira, there are some rocks on the right of the frame now.
Yeah, if we could look at something lumpy bumpy. I'm not.
Lumpy, bumpy. These look more like,
Yeah, it's hard for me to tell if they have very much crust on them.
Yep.
Just because of the texture, they might, but
There's also the platey bits to the side you guys aren't interested in, the one that are already in the rock. Looks like folds. There might be some that look kind of freshly broken there.
yeah, that's the one where I can't really tell if the texture on the surface is right.
Reg.
Parallel jaws.
keep going up? Let's keep going up.
Keep going up. Roger.
Roger. Parallel jaws would be nice for these. These little plates.
Filing cabinet.
Filing cabinet, indeed.
Yeah, I'm not in the chat, but I'm curious if Mark or Crispin are interested. We could grab one of these slabby rocks and put it on the porch real quick. Just to know what this feature is, and there could be a ferromanganese crust on the surface.
Roger that. Let me know what you guys decide in the chat.
The textures on this face are looking good if you see anything that looks grabbable.
Okay. Some small pieces, but can we have the lasers back on, please?
Yep.
now? Thanks.
Coming on.
Thanks, Jake. Yeah, a little bit small.
Looks like there might be a bit there. A crevice.
Don't look down.
Yeah. Can't see anything above
Down
them.
in the down camera, it's just
Some of those below the lasers look like they might be broken.
Yeah.
Is it possible to perch and grab in there, Jessica, where the lasers are?
I don't know about perching, but we
Oh.
can definitely get Jake to reach out the arm.
Reach
for
out
me.
and grab? Yeah, and then we can make a call as to, I guess we'd put these on the, put one on the porch from there, Kira.
Should we?
We'll have to drop the weights then first.
Yeah, if it's low-B, then we could keep it for bio, and if it's more angular, we could throw it on the porch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Jake, I want to have you drop the weights first.
Okay.
The 2 in the basket. We'll free up the basket. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Full back. Nice.
You zoom in a little bit, Jonathan? Thank you.
Nice. Got it.
Yep.
Come wide, please. Rotate your jaw. Nice.
One of the more unusual plate drops on this trip.
Oh,
Watch out below.
Yeah.
you can see it on the bottom camera.
Maybe it broke something good down there.
Too late to go back
Can't
now.
go
Go ahead and push on in again, Jonathan. That's good. Maybe the knot will be helpful to you. Try rotating your jaws and getting the knot there. Other way. Yeah. You can rotate them a little more. Other way.
Yeah. Yeah. Starting to pick up a lot of biology on the face of the rock. Which you can see from Argus.
Yeah, that
Maybe
knot's
try
tucked
changing
away.
your wrist a little bit. There you go. That's going to look good.
I get it. Nope.
So close.
Oh, that's up.
So close.
The light bar.
Now you got it.
Close there.
Yeah, thank you.
Which normally isn't a problem except for the DSC.
All right, you're going to come full wide, please, Jonathan. Full wide.
Okay.
Jake, I'll have you go really low beneath the bumper when you drop the weight, okay?
Okay.
So we won't even see the arm, really. You can go ahead and start dragging it out. Thanks, Ernie, for the call.
Yeah.
That's good there. Nice.
Way.
All right. So now you
Good.
keep your arm out there. Where were we? I'm really floaty now. Woohoo! Skyrocket.
We're going to pop to the surface.
Yeah.
All right, looks like there might be some bits here. Maybe grabbable.
Yeah, there's some candidates.
If not there, then maybe in that crevice.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to hold you as steady as possible, and you can go ahead and reach your arm out there.
Roger.
All right, I'm going to drive a little ahead. Go ahead.
Is the one on the far left too big? Or
The one with
Where
the
the
lasers?
yeah.
Probably fine for the porch if you can get your claw around it.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
little
pretty
big.
big.
Okay.
How about the one that's standing up to the right there, Jake? One basically right behind the claw.
Right here? Or?
Behind it.
Yeah, maybe to the right a little. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
That guy I think will be good.
I don't. You don't like that one?
All right, I'll hold off here.
Don't drop.
Like, why is
It's okay, we got lots of candidates if you do. They only want one. Yeah, yeah. You try rotating the jaw the other way, 90 degrees. Nice. That'll do. Full wide, you full wide there?
this one looks pretty angular?
Full wide.
If we could throw it on the porch, I think there's another better bio rock we could grab.
Roger that. And full rack back. Nice, Jake. Good job.
Nice. What's all the information on this?
All right, we're going to get another one there.
Okay.
So you want to pop your arm back out?
Yep.
Data, what's the sample
Nicely done.
number?
Thank you. It's fun. It's like
Tandem.
it's a moving target.
In tandem operations.
Is the
Great.
sample number back there?
Sample number NA124 192.
192.
All
For
right,
the porch
Kira.
For the porch.
Beautiful. Thank
it.
you.
How about, Jonathan, go ahead and push on in, please. That's good there. What about the one right below lasers, now on lasers? Would that be all right for,
That can be rock number 5.
is that lumpy enough, or do you guys want something different?
It's a little not good, sorry.
No worries.
I'm trying
Yeah.
not to be
Yeah. We had
anywhere
like
to
7
the
yesterday.
right. Like below the lasers to the right a little bit where it's sticking out.
Those might be quite large, but we can go.
Dang it, the bigger ones are always better looking.
You know, I find that with a lot of geologists is that the bigger ones they want.
Hey, top left there.
What about the one with the
But the
lasers on it
ones
now?
Yeah,
Above the
that one looks
lasers
good.
too?
Those are good?
Yeah.
Right.
Also, did the previous rock get a rock number, loggers?
5.
It did.
Yes, rock number 5 is
All right, full
porch
wide,
rock,
please.
NA124 192.
All right, Jake. Ready for number 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I push in an Argus or no?
Yeah, you can go ahead. All right, I'll hold here.
It's gonna be a good one.
Might have a bit of a ledge to perch.
Yeah,
More.
currently sitting against the wedge.
Please be loose.
That
Come on.
one's-
Oh, it's
I think that one's
in there.
on there pretty good.
Use.
Oh, 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 nice, nice.
Oh.
He's got it.
Nicely done.
Ooh.
grab.
All right, that'll do. Thank you so much.
All
All right.
This
Go
one's
wide,
going
please.
where?
This is going to go to the starboard,
Starboard
bio
bio.
box, forward inboard.
And if we can keep it as kind of upright as possible to...
Reg.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
I'll try.
All right. I'm going to back a little bit up, though, from this rock. Actually, stand by. I think we're okay here. All right. Get you a little away from there.
Yeah, I don't think I have much room to the right. We good.
All right, go ahead. Switching over salvos now.
Roger.
Sample tray is coming out.
We're aiming for that forward inboard.
Forward, inboard.
Forward, inboard.
Yes, please.
Reg. Nice. This will be sample ID number NA124-193.
Copy.
Rock number 6.
Nice.
That's 2 yellow.
Yes, 2 yellow, Greg.
Go ahead and rotate a little if you want. Nice. All good. Nicely done.
Fantastic.
Well done.
Got the grabbed one from the wall and the angular one from this area.
Nice shake.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Continue up the wall?
Yes, please, but can we make it a transect?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
We'll do our best.
Yeah.
I'll just basically keep the ship stable until Hercules starts again.
Roger that, yeah.
I think I can go 10 forward right now.
Yeah, you could probably do 10 forward. Come.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Bridge nav. Step 10 meters, bearing 045.
Nice. All right.
10 meters, 045. Thank you.
So we've pretty much finished our rock collection for today. We've got half an hour or so to go, and we're going to continue
All right.
going
Ready,
up
ready?
this escarpment.
Any ideas on that?
Roger that.
So we'll also make note of the depth, and because I know.
Yeah, how do we estimate 100 meters?
Yeah,
Yep.
so we'll look at
Bit of a
100 meters
challenge.
vertical and.
Science, this is considered the start of transect.
Okay.
Beautiful.
you.
Start of transect number 5.
So 1187 is my depth.
Copy that.
Science team, do you guys need a shift change, or are you okay to stay up for the rest? It should be anywhere from a half an hour to 45 minutes remaining.
I'm happy to stay on.
I'm happy to
Paul,
stay
you're
as
busy.
well.
Do you want to
Also happy
swing
to
out?
stay.
Okay. We're happy here. No problem.
Okay, enjoy. Hopefully some cool animals coming. Thanks for the help with the rocks.
Thanks for the input. We would have been much more random. That's all I can say.
It sounds like we're really happy, Kira, in the science chat. We've got Mark Kammerling, Mark Legg, and Crispin Little being happy with the rock that we collected, and they've got some interesting hypotheses of what those rocks could be.
Wow. Oh, those to the right
Yeah,
are off,
look at that.
to the left are awesome.
Yeah.
And some of these platey rocks, these are really interesting. Mark Legg is saying that these platey rocks could be near the shear zone, these vertical rock plates, and it could be interesting to see if these rocks were deformed deep in the crust or something like that.
First coral of this rock face.
Oh,
Is that a peristanella? Maybe not.
Could be.
Maybe not.
Oh, looks like there's more.
can we,
ahead.
you can see more up above?
Wow.
Yeah, can we
Yeah.
pause the transect?
Sure thing. All right, transect paused.
Transect pause?
Thanks.
Okay.
Transect paused.
I think we've got a black coral and an octocoral.
Look at that.
So you guys want a sample here?
Yes, please.
Sure. I
Not
think
sure where we're going to put it, but yeah, we'll definitely grab one of those octocorals, the white ones.
toolbox will probably be pretty good. Be full
Yeah.
white there, Jonathan?
The brownie one is an
All
octocoral.
right. Yep.
Reg.
Got a little perch on the left.
Yeah. I think why not?
That's pretty long.
Yeah.
You want the white coral, Paul? If we can get a nice zoom, we'll be able to figure out what it
Nice,
is
Jess.
when you're ready.
Reg.
This is
Stand
very
by.
cool. Coming up that cliff there.
See
He's
if this
saying
will
that
be
this
good.
is a black
We
coral,
can center up Argus.
probably lily pathes.
Go ahead and push on in there, please.
Coming in.
Does he say what the coral is? Is it a Chrysogorgia? That's what I wonder.
Go ahead and push in some more. So do you want a push on this one and then a push on the black coral behind it? Or just on the black coral?
We're certainly going to collect the white, the octocoral. We'll take a close-up of the black coral as well.
Yeah, Steve's asking for a tight zoom on the white coral, and he
Yeah.
can help with identification.
What do you, Chrysogorgia. What do you think, Steve?
White sand,
Peristanella.
likely peristanella.
Peristanella.
Primnode. Okay, we had one of those earlier.
The one you can't remember
It's
already.
a really big
That
one.
one.
The Chrysogorgia has a bit more angular little things
The
coming up.
polyps. Can we look at the coral?
Sure.
Sorry, the black coral.
Sure thing, come
the
a little
fan.
wide there.
Yep.
That's good.
This peristanella has no brittle stars, probably because it's hanging off the side
All
of
right,
the
go ahead
tail.
and push
that's
in
true,
tight.
that other peristanella. Oh, beautiful shot.
And can you pan up to the next branch and along there's a little long-armed crab on the right,
On the right, roger that.
down the branch that's being cut off right now. There it is.
Oh, Raj.
Yeah.
You want me to center up on the crab?
Yes, please.
Oh, that was luck. This thing is jumpy.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
Curastylid crabs like to hang out on these. Live their whole lives on them. Okay,
We got a pretty good collection of the Peristanella.
you're happy with Peristanella?
I think we were okay with that collection, so
And
I
we
don't feel we need another.
This is a different kind of black coral.
But this one's
You
different.
would like
yeah.
that? Okay.
Roger that. How much of the black coral would you like?
Can we take a branch?
One branch, Raj.
Is that good,
Like
Paul, or you
starting
want more?
there.
Okay. Two
So
bran-
you want four?
He wants, is that the upper two branches, Paul?
Yeah, if you can get in here somewhere and
Do some chopping.
and chop it there, that would be awesome.
Roger that. Full wide, please.
Crispin Little also noted that there's that really nice red amphipod crawling around on the peristanella.
All right, Jonathan, go ahead and push on in there a bit, please. Thank you. So let's rethink this for a second.
Change the Argus heading a little. Yeah, bring it around.
Not the best of grabs, but do you want it somewhere around here? You'll have 3 then, though.
You mind if
That
I push in?
that sounds
never
great.
Mind.
Roger that. Change my grip force.
Nice.
Nice
Okay.
grab. And it's really nice we're leaving some behind. So hopefully it can regrow.
All right, pull wide, please. And I'll tuck this guy into the box.
Yes, please. Red 5.
You guys mind if I push in with Argus?
Yeah, sure thing. All right, Jake, go ahead and bump it out real slow. I'm wondering if we're going to get pushed off. That should be good there.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, that one's just going to have to find its way in there, I suppose.
Oh, well done.
There we go.
Beautiful. And it goes. Hopefully it doesn't float out.
Hey. All right.
Awesome.
Sweet.
That's going to be sample number NA124194, stored in the forward bio box, number 5, red.
Copy.
Anything else you guys want to sample over here?
No, thanks, Jessica.
Roger that.
Continue the transect.
Look at all those lobsters, or not lobsters, crabs.
To those crabs.
All right, I'll get back on the heading.
Yeah, something like 045 or whatever faces the cliff and all at best.
And Olivia Pereira, tuning in from Scripps, noted that there was some caprellid amphipods too on the black coral, the lilipathes, probably right where it had been snipped. So that was a cool observation.
All right. I'm gonna come up a bit there on the delta. Are you zoomed all the way out there, Jonathan? Oh, okay, Raj.
Yep. Coming up.
Raj. All right, I'll start on a cleaner section here. Would you guys like to resume?
Yes, please.
Roger that. Resuming.
That's beautiful.
I am going to change my heading around a bit for this. Okay, come back up.
Pretty nice to have Argus for light bar watch.
Yeah.
Can't imagine not having that for this.
Yeah.
So just be bumping it the whole time. Especially when you got jewelry up there.
Jewelry, camera jewelry.
Camera jewelry. I think I can go another 10 now. Bridge nav.
Whoa.
10 meters, 045. Can we switch to the port camera?
Mm.
Really is amazing seeing these crabs clamber over this rock, which there really are a lot of them, and it's not obvious what they would be eating.
Mm.
Sometimes it looks like they're holding on to nothing.
Bridge nav. Add
One
another
perched
step, 10
on top.
meters, 045.
It's a really big anemone off to the right.
Just at the end of the leash, I think.
Reg.
Already gone 30 meters vertical.
Roger that.
So right now for our viewers at home, we're at a depth of around 1,152 meters. Since the beginning of the dive, we've actually decreased our oxygen a fair amount. We started at around 1,700 meters below the surface. And we've went from, at that depth, 40 micromoles per liter of oxygen to where we are now at only 83 micromoles per liter of oxygen. Just something to think about as we ascend here up these rock faces.